Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to a different opinion. I hope everyone's been well. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Now, let's get into this one here today. It is about Whoopi Goldberg, about what she said about the Holocaust and about Jewish people and how she actually doubled down on it. That's the worst thing. She didn't even learn and say, look, all right, I offended some people. I'll apologize. No. She just doubled down and thinks she's right again. Now, before we get into everything about it, reading what she said, if you do want to see my future videos as well, videos like this, please subscribe below the video. It means a lot, helps us grow, and helps us make more videos for you guys as well. Like the videos that you like, and comment and let me know what you think below the video, please. Let me know if you agree, you disagree, do you think she needs to be fired, which that's kind of what I'm hoping. Very much doubt Disney would ever fire her. Now, let's get into it here. So, in an interview with UK Sunday Times, Miss Goldberg said, "You couldn't tell a Jew on the street. You could find me. You couldn't find them," and goes on to say that the Holocaust wasn't originally about race. So what she's trying to say is you couldn't actually pick a Jewish person out on the street. The Nazis couldn't just pick him out. Like, I don't think she realized how certain people and different groups dressed back then. And also, I mean, for example, if they're wearing the hat, if they're Jewish, all that type of stuff. And to tell Jewish people that it wasn't about race, even though the Nazis, all they wanted was the perfect Aryan race, right? Like the blue eyes, the blonde hair. They were trying to cull everyone else to try and make this perfect Aryan race. So for her to say it's not about race is just so wrong. And the worst thing is she didn't apologize. So as you can see here again, Whoopi Goldberg, I don't think is an anti-Semite. Like, I agree, I don't think she hates Jewish people, but I just think she is playing a very strange game as to which people have suffered the most. But it trivializes the murder of 6 million people. Like, just say, look, I'm sorry I offended people. I didn't mean to do that. That's all she had to do. But all she did was she posted a quick apology on Twitter, and she actually deleted it. She deleted her tweet, her apology tweet. So obviously that shows that she didn't mean it. As you can see here, Lucy Lipner. Whoopi Goldberg continues to use the Holocaust as her punching bag. We told her that her comments harm us, and she simply doesn't care. I survived the Nazis and the Holocaust. So I'll be damned if I let a comedy has-been peddling a fake Jewish name get the better of me. Lucy, well said. Well said. Like, for her to say the stuff about people that, like, I mean, Lucy was there. She's a survivor of the Holocaust. She is a Jewish person. And for her to call her out like this, she should realize, okay, maybe I am wrong. Like, if this many Jewish people out there are being offended by this, I should probably stop and actually step back. But she's not. As you can see, Whoopi Goldberg renews incendiary assertions that Holocaust wasn't about race. The Disney is obviously getting a lot of calls, a lot of Jewish people around the world, even just everyone around the world wants her to be fired because, first of all, she is a horrible TV personality. She doesn't ever know what she's talking about. She is the biggest hypocrite, apart from Harry and Meghan, that I have ever seen. I mean, for example, let's just say with the jab, the vax, that type of stuff, she always says, you know, your body, your choice, you should be able to do what you want. But then the next thing she says is, no, you need to get a shot because you're killing people. Then literally it showed again and again and again how she jumps from one side to the other, to the other, to the other, just to pretty much sell that episode, I guess. She doesn't have her own opinions. She doesn't stick with her opinions. And she doesn't change it because she actually believes she changed it. She just changes it to say what people want to hear. So just a couple of Twitter things for you to show you just the hate for this person right now. Can't wait till the people at ABC and Disney, a family-orientated company which owns ABC, obviously Disney, we kind of realize now, is not really a family-orientated company anymore, in my opinion anyway, because I mean, the fight they had of Ron DeSantis, who is the governor of Florida, where Disney is based, where they get tax exemptions, they don't have to pay a lot of land tax and everything like that. They get special privileges. They tried to say that the bill that he passed, which stops teachers and older people talking to kids before a certain age about sex and genders and all that type of stuff, to not allow it before a certain age. I think it's 9 years old or something like that, which is still very young. Disney came out in support to say that they should be able to. I mean, Why do you want adults talking to little kids about genders, changing genders, having to use the right pronouns for kids? Why? Why would you want that if you're a family-orientated company? I don't understand. So grow a set of balls and tell everyone that Whoopi Goldberg has been terminated. Whoopi Goldberg is a disgrace to the ABC. If you, when are you going to give these ignorant, horrendously uneducated statements made by Whoopi Goldberg the disciplining they deserve? She obviously isn't capable of learning from her past errors. So from Foxy Farmer, I'm a Mizrahi Jew. I'm not white as I look Arab. F. Whoopi and her racist tirade towards Jews slaughtered in the Holocaust. It is time to fire Whoopi Goldberg. This is racism. No to Holocaust denial. It's obvious Whoopi didn't misspeak before and is a racist with some absolutely wild beliefs. It's time for her to be fired. Couldn't agree more. I mean, it'll be a blessing to the TV world if she got fired. So she was suspended for 2 weeks in the past, in January, I believe it was. She issued an apology, like I said on Twitter, saying, I'm sorry for the hurt I've caused, but then she deleted that tweet. So the Sunday Times asked her if she still believed what she said. My best friend said, not for nothing, is there no box on the census for the Jewish race? So that leads me to believe that we're probably not a race. Just because there's no box you tick, right? Just because there's no box you have to tick, that it doesn't count as a race. So the interviewer pushed back, saying Nazis saw Jews as a race. Goldberg replied, yes, but that's the killer, isn't it? The oppressor is telling you what you are. Why are you believing them? They're Nazis. Why believe what they're saying? She added, it doesn't change the fact that you could not tell a Jew on the street, you could find me. You couldn't find him. That is just the most ignorant thing you could ever hear, right? So the guy literally said the Nazis, the killers, the people killed over 6 million Jews, saw them as the not perfect race, the non-Aryan race, right? And for her to still say, no, it wasn't about race. So yeah, obviously Disney's stock's going into the ground. They're dropping big time. And I just wanted to compare her situation, right, to the Kyrie Irving situation. So all he did was shared a linked movie about the Holocaust. All he did was shared the link to it, right? He didn't write any kind of like anti-Semitic words or anything like that. He just shared the movie, which you can actually buy on Amazon. You can actually watch this movie on many sites, not just Amazon. He got suspended for 5 games without pay, which equivalates to about just over $1 million. He also had to pay a $50,000 fine to the NBA. He had to go to a couple of different anti-Semitic training courses to prove that he's not anti-Semitic. And then he also had to publicly apologize a few times for sharing a movie without saying anything anti-Semitic. And look what Whoopi got for literally saying that Jewish people back then got slaughtered and murdered, but it's not about race, apparently. So let me know what you think. What do you think should be the punishment? Should she get fired? Should she pay a massive fine, but obviously they can't make her do that? What do you think? Let me know below. Like the video if you liked it, and please, like always, subscribe if you do want to help support the channel and help us grow, make more videos. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video.